Don't you absolutely hate it when somebody shooting a video of a landscape holds the phone in portrait mode? Worse is when the left and right thirds of the screen are clogged up with out-of-focus portions of the video, which makes it look like complete shit. The following video is shot in portrait mode at the rally grounds. It was posted to Facebook. I screen captured it for posting here. You will notice the makeshift chain link fence, which is begging to be torn down and repurposed for redneck chicken coops or rebar for a good old boy's gravel driveway. According to the video creator, all the DemonRats have left the building. No problem, we know where they live. We can hear them breathing.
Hi, this is attorney Tim Anderson. Today's Sunday, day before Lobby Day, and I am up here in Richmond at the Virginia State Capitol. I wanted to give you a clear understanding of what it looks like. Now, I'm actually in the Capitol grounds. This is the weapons-free zone of the Capitol. So I want to show you, if you're coming up here, generally what you can expect. So I'm gonna flip the phone around. So basically what you'll see here, well, first let's start here. So where this white tent is over here, that's how I came in. Now I came in up here off of 10th and Bank Street. And at this tent, there are state police that are working the entrance point. Now I just went through a pretty thorough security scan. They wanded me all over like you would find typically in an airport. The guys had me raise my pants legs, had to take your watch off, had to take your cell phone out of your pocket, things like that. So it was pretty thorough. There's absolutely no getting past those guys with anything. They're not going to let you through. So that's one entry point. There's a couple of other entry points. Now, one thing that I asked is, where are the bathrooms going to be? Because I was worried that the porta potties are going to be on the inside here, and if you're going to be bringing firearms, you're not going to be able to come in this part of the section. So what I was told, and again, just for reference, here's the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals right here. This is the Federal Court of Appeals. So if you know where that is, out here on Bank Street, there's the Bank of America building. So I was told that there are going to be porta potties on the other side down here, down Bank Street a little bit further, or actually, excuse me, on 10th Street, a little bit further down this way by that big building. And I also was told, what's going on? How are you? I was also told there's going to be porta potties on the outside of the fence over here by the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court of Virginia, which is over on that side. So that's where it is. Now, what you'll see here is basically the perimeter has this chain link fence all along it. All right. And what's going to happen is that all the people are going to be in. You're going to see people here, and if here at the State House, if you look here, there's going to be people here on the lawn. There's going to be people over in this section over here. I want you to look over here. I'm just going to walk and show you what's going on. Obviously, you know, this is Sunday. It's going to be a much different scene tomorrow. But what you're going to see over here towards these buildings over here, it's just all isolated here. So if you want to be in this area, you're going to have to not have any firearms if you want to be up here on the grass. But you see where this fence is right here? You're going to be able to be on the other side of that fence. Like you could stand right here in front of the Court of Appeals and absolutely be armed on the street down there where all these cars are. Now there's going to be a lot of media down here as well. But up here actually on the Capitol grounds, which is where I am, all of this is chokehold off. Now also I do want to show you this. The building itself has been secured by a fence. If you can see it, you're not going to be able to go right up to the Capitol ground. You see where these guys are standing right here? There is no, that entire building, they've put a fence around it, so you're not going to be able to go actually up and into the building. I suspect there's another thing, I'm going to walk around, that there's another part of this where you're going to having to go through another security session if you're actually going through with the metal detectors to go through, actually to go in to meet the delegates. Now, I will tell you this, I've confirmed this with Senator DeStef. There are going to be no Democrats here tomorrow. So if you have an appointment with a Democrat delegate, none of them are going to be here. Senator DeStef told me that yesterday. There may be some Senator Democrats here. There may not be. I have also been told that Governor Northam is not going to be here. So if you have an appointment that you made weeks ago with a Democrat, you may want to try to reconfirm whether they are going to be here. There are some that have even been moved to safe houses due to death threats that they've purportedly received from other people. So I'm just going to keep walking around just to show you the perimeter of this. I know this isn't breaking news, but just so you understand what you're getting into. Here's the Oliver Hill building. This is where they meet. This is where you're going to be able to go in and talk to your delegates in here. If you do have appointments, those are going to be secured. The actual state house where they vote, that is not going to be able to be accessed, it appears, in any capacity tomorrow. So let me just walk up here so you can see it from a different vantage. Well, hey, look at this. This gate is actually open. I suspect that this is going to be secured a little tighter tomorrow. But here on the south side of this gate is open, so I am suspicious if that's going to be shut down or not. That would be definitely a choke point. I'd be concerned about that if I were in there, if this is the only way in and out. But there we go. Let's just walk around and see the rest. When we get over here on the other side, you're going to be able to see where the VCDL stage is going to be, and you'll be able to see the vantage point of, you know, if you're not going to be in here on the Capitol grounds, where you're going to want to be standing to hear the speakers. Oh, here's another opening here in the fence. Can't tell you if that's going to be that way tomorrow, but that is definitely open. All right. Oh my gosh, wait till you see this. Look at this. The Washington statue is fenced off. Look at this. They're not even going to let people sit on the stairs of this monument. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that they've fenced this monument off. Wow. Wow, look at this. This fence goes around the circumference. Now, I did have a fence here to begin with, and you weren't really allowed to be in here, but there's a fence behind the fence. They put a fence around a fence. This chain link fence here. And then there's the iron rod fence behind it. Now, I've been up here. I've been on this before. This gate, many times, is open right here where this padlock is. Doesn't look like that's going to be that way tomorrow. All right, so that's it. Here's another entry point here for people coming onto the Capitol grounds. That's going to be over here off of 9th Street. So it looks like you're going to be able to come in off of 10th and Bank, and also 9th. I think this is gray. Let's go look at it. Yeah, 9th and Grace. So 9th and Grace looks like it's going to be an entry point. Looks like they are definitely setting up for lots of people to be screeners. And then 10th and Bank. Those look like the two entry points. Now, you see this chain link fence. This is not just the perimeter of the Capitol grounds. If you can see over here where the wrought iron fence is, that is going to be the entry to the perimeter of the Capitol grounds. So if you are going to carry a firearm, you're going to have to be on the other side of that wrought iron fence. Now again, I have been told, because this was a concern, that the bathrooms will be on the outside, so that is at least a very good piece of news for people that are going to be here all day. Now I don't know if you can see this right here, but if you want to get your vantage point, I'll try to put this right here. That building right in front of me, right there, that's the Supreme Court of Virginia, okay? So if you are standing in front of the Supreme Court of Virginia, right there, if you can see it, where those people are, that's the Supreme Court of Virginia. So if you want to make that your landmark, or the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals, both of those buildings, if you are in front of them, you're going to be on the outside of the perimeter and certainly be pretty close to what's going on here. But what you'll see here, even on Capitol grounds, is they've put this fence around where just the brick walkways are. So they're going to keep people off of the grass in a lot of these places. It's going to make it even more congested than it probably needs to be if a lot of folks actually pour into here. All right, there you go. That's what it looks like. You've seen the whole thing. I hope that helps. I'm going to be doing a couple other videos here in a few minutes just about some other topics, but I wanted to give you the full walk around of the Capitol and what you're getting into if you're coming up here tomorrow. All right, have a good day, guys.
Please subscribe to our backup channels, Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot channel, BitChute.com/net4Truth USA, and drop.space/@Net4Truth USA. We fly so close to the target, we are on our 5th fighter jet. We will be relentless and persistent until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.